My goal was always play college football. I really didn't think past that to the NFL too much, although my mom always says that I told her I always wanted to be a football player and a missionary. I was excited, I worked really hard in the draft, didn't know where I was gonna go, ended up getting picked by the world champion Patriots. They had just come off a Super Bowl. You go to Boston, that's a big media market. You go to a team that's very successful. There are certain pressures that you're gonna have to deal with being on a team like that. There's people back home, there's my girlfriend, well actually she was about to be my fiance at the time, my parents, myself, people I don't wanna let down. I get into training camp finally. I'm able to start learning the playbook and competing. And then about 2 weeks into the season, I find out that I have a torn ACL. The year goes on, and I can't play for the first time, but the team is winning game after game after game, and all this is happening without me. And as a rookie, you want to come in, you want to prove your worth, you want people in the media, you want the fans to know that you're the player that they thought you were going to be when they picked you. There's so much going into this, and I couldn't do anything but watch. We win the game, everybody's celebrating. I put on a smile, I'm trying to be happy, but that whole week, your whole family's there. I was kind of a jerk to my family, all because I felt like I let them down. I felt like I was inadequate. It got so bad over the course of the 4 years playing there, and the pressure I was putting on myself to perform, to be perfect, that I was scared, literally scared to make mistakes. I was not living in any type of freedom. He told me, I've made mistakes too. And we had real conversations about mistakes that he made. And I put him on his pedestal, feeling I could never be like him. He's a pastor, everybody looks up to him. And I brought all that into football and into my spiritual life, and that's kind of how I was viewing God. So while I was a Christian, I wasn't living in the freedom that God gives us because of his grace. I wasn't free to fail and be forgiven. And I also wasn't free to attain new heights in football and in my spiritual life because I was scared to mess up. Anything that's in between you and experiencing what God has done for you and seeing that and really grasping that is a big deal. So it's an issue that had to be dealt with. I experienced his grace and said, wow, it's okay to fail. It's okay. In football, it's okay. In our Christian life, it's okay. We strive to be perfect, but our perfectionism isn't what earns us his grace. We didn't earn the right to be called God's children. We didn't earn the right to be redeemed. We didn't earn any of that stuff, but Christ earned it for us.